Am I the meanest?
Pawn's drunk.
Am I the prettiest?
Pawn's drunk.
Am I the baddest mofo low down around this town?
Pawn's drunk.
Well, who am I?
Pawn's drunk.
Who am I?
Pawn's drunk.
I can't hear you.
Pawn's drunk. AKA Mr. Moo Woo Shot himself.
Of Harlem.
Dímelo, mi gente. Que lo que? You already know this is Punch, Drunk, Boxing, a.k.a. Mr. Moo Shot himself, a.k.a. El Adobo, el Sazón, el Borracho, el Pastor de Boxeo. Mi gente, que lo que? How you doing, everybody? Ladies and gentlemen, boxing is lit. Boxing is lit, full of drama, full of fights. Ladies and gentlemen, they announced that Jose Ramirez is heading back in the ring. I believe it's going to be April 15th. A week before the Devin Haney versus Ryan Garcia. Jose Ramirez, the former unified junior welterweight champion of the world, and also on the same card, Virgil Ortiz, the 154-pound phenom. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm already saying that the Virgil Ortiz is going to be the king at 154. You know what I'm saying? Unless that Boots Ennis is going to be moving up, and I hope that that's going to be one of the biggest fights in the sport of boxing. Boots Ennis versus Virgil Ortiz in 154. I'm saying it right now. Virgil Ortiz will knock out Tim Tszyu. Virgil Ortiz will beat everybody in 154 right now currently. Now, I don't know if Bud Crawford going to be in 154-pound division. You know, rumor had it that he was going to go to the middleweight division to fight Chris Eubank Jr. But I think they debunked that, right? Didn't Bomac debunk that? Shout out to everybody in the chat. What's good? Shout out to everybody in the chat. Raw Boxing TV. Y'all los pelos de los muchachos. Raw Boxing TV in the building. What's good, baby? What's good, Charles, Edward, Cheese in the building. La música de queso, queso in the building. Queso in the building. Queso!
He's got his own money. Say he's got his own money. I mean the boy has got his own money.
Let's start this off right. Vamos, mi gente! Hey! DJ Camelo, Alex Sensation, págame la música. Guess in the building. What's good, baby? What's good? Low Nose Boxing in the building. What's good? Tank versus Campbell Hatton announced. Frank Martin pulls out. I don't know you joking around, brother. D Wiz in the building. What's good, D Wiz? One of the members of Punch Drunk Boxing. We want to become a member of Punch Drunk Boxing. Y'all already know. Smash this link. Energy. Let's go. A lot of people's talking about the face-off with Devin the Dream Haney and Ryan Garcia. Diablo, tu pelito. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, y'all see the thumbnail, see the title. Y'all see the thumbnail, y'all see the title. Before we get to the Gervonta Davis, and he would never dare to be great. And I'm giving you the reasons why he would never dare to be great. And I'm tired of blaming Gervonta Davis. I'm tired of blaming Mayweather Promotions. I'm tired of blaming PBC. I'm tired of blaming the business model. I think that other people need to have accountability for what's going on in the sport of boxing today. I did a poll the other day, and I'm starting to understand this new age of fans, this new wave of fans that, you know what? When I started my channel 5 years ago, and I was Legacy Reign Supreme, and everybody gonna be like, yo, Punch, that's what I'm talking about. Goddamn, about time somebody said Legacy Reign Supreme. Legacy is everything. I also be Legacy Reign Supreme. I used to say to Gervonta Davis, you gotta go for legacy. Fighters, you gotta go for legacy. You're gonna get the ultimate respect if you go for legacy. I said that legacy is your generational wealth. Legacy. But then, lately, I'm feeling that the hardcore boxing fans ain't with me. I don't even know if there's hardcore boxing fans anymore. And if there is a community so-called hardcore boxing fans, I believe that community is very, very weak. Minorities, it's just like the minorities. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. It's not like that no more. It ain't like that no more. Remember, I did the poll here in my last live. I said, what's a bigger fight? I said Canelo Alvarez versus David Benavidez, or Canelo Alvarez versus the winner of Dimitri Bivol versus Beterbiev. 69% chose Canelo Alvarez versus David Benavidez. David Benavidez is only a mandatory. And I said, wait a minute, I can't believe it. People said that the bigger fight for Canelo Alvarez was David Benavidez rather than the winner of the light heavyweight undisputed championship of the world. You telling me Canelo Alvarez, let's say, and I give you an example, if Canelo Alvarez faces the winner and the winner will be Dimitri Bivol, the rematch of Canelo Alvarez and Dimitri Bivol. We're talking about Canelo Alvarez, the 4th-division world champion, super middleweight undisputed King Nello, aka Cartelo, aka Cash Nello, aka Payday, aka get out of here, man. We're talking about undisputed legacy, pound for pound list, walking Hall of Famer, cash cow to sport of boxing, arguably the best resume of this generation, versus Dimitri Bivol, pound for pound, undisputed, undefeated, already beat Canelo Alvarez, so the rematch is probably more lucrative than the first fight, right? It usually does happen that the rematch is more lucrative than the first fight. The get-back fight. Canelo Alvarez daring to be great once again. Dimitri Bivol, undefeated, undisputed, pound for pound. If he beats Beterbiev, you know he's going to be probably top 3, top 4, top 5. Versus another pound for pound. How many times we have pound for pound versus pound for pound? They say, you the voters, the hardcore boxing fans, says that 69% that David Benavidez is the bigger fight than the best fighting the best. Pound for pound versus pound for pound. Lineal versus lineal. Walking Hall of Famer versus walking Hall of Famer. You chose that. I said something is going on in the sport of boxing. Because, ladies and gentlemen, like I said, I would love to see David Benavidez and Canelo Alvarez. That's one of the primary fights in the sport of boxing, one of the primary fights that the fans is asking for. Smash that like button. Damn it, like if you smashing your shorty. And if you don't know how to smash your shorty, at least smash the like button. All right? Wet Willie the like button. Whatever you got to do, just do something. Make the like button come. I said this ain't going on in the sport of boxing. You remember New Jack City? When the guy said, when Nino Brown said, this is bigger than Nino Brown. This is the American way. This is bigger than just Canelo Alvarez versus David Benavidez. Ladies and gentlemen, I've seen a lot of people argue when they said that Gervonta Davis is the face of boxing. Gervonta Davis ain't the face of boxing. You're lying. Shut up. Shut up. What has he done? What has he done? What is he doing? Who has he fight? Look at his resume. He don't have nothing. But if you telling me that Canelo Alvarez versus David Benavidez is bigger than Canelo Alvarez versus the winner of Dimitri Bivol and Beterbiev lightweight undisputed, between two powerhouse, two undefeated, two pound for pound, then you want Canelo Alvarez to adopt the business model of Gervonta Davis. You want Canelo Alvarez to steep low. You want Canelo Alvarez to devalue himself morally. Because you guys want the fight. You're not about legacy. Canelo Alvarez versus David Benavidez, whether you like it or not, whether you want to admit or not, ain't nothing more than a Gervonta Davis versus Ryan Garcia. I said it, I'm going to keep on saying it. Maybe a little more, like I said the other day. Maybe a little more because David Benavidez has become a champion and Ryan Garcia never became a champion, right? It's changing, folks. And this ain't to blame the PBC or to blame Gervonta Davis or to blame Mayweather Promotions and Leonard Ellaby, aka Mr. Pinocchio. I'm a real boy. No. This is the boxing fans. You're the one to blame. They gonna be here go again, Punch Run Boxing. Blaming the fans. Here we go again. Punch Run Boxing. Always blaming us. Always want to hold us accountable. Never want to hold them accountable. Come on, Punch. When are you going to be with us, man? When are you just going to hold the PBC and the Al Haymans and Amazon Prime and the Top Rankies and the Golden Boys and the Matchurumis? Why don't you hold them accountable, Punch? No, damn me, esto pelito en la gorra mía. Smash that like button. You have spoken clearly. Savage in the building. What's good, Savage? Savage in the building. One of the members of Punch Run Boxing. If you want to become a member of Punch Run Boxing, you already know where to go. Savage said, well, Punch, I think fighters got some value. The champ got to defend the titles. Oh, I understand the champ got to defend his titles. Let's not forget that 2023 was a big year. And the momentum is shifting to 2024. And I said that one of the two primary things in the sport of boxing I wish that needed to get better, that needed a solution, was activity, or the inactivity was the primary solution for me in the sport of boxing. The primary issue was inactivity. The second issue that I had with the sport of boxing is when something is going good in the sport of boxing, boxing just doesn't have a way to sustain that momentum, keep that momentum, captivate the imagination and the imagination, the emotions of the boxing fans consistently. And 2023, they did it. Everybody played a part. PBC played a part. Top Rank played a part. And the Excellency played a part. Matchroom played a part. The women played a part. Everybody played a part. Yet in the end of the day, the most lucrative fight was Gervonta Davis versus Ryan Garcia. The most ass fight. Not ass. Ask the fight that the world wanted to see from all the corners of the world, like the way that David Dalmonte be saying, from Asia to Africa, to the North Pole, to the South Pole, to the North America, South America. You wanted Bud Crawford. Mírate pelito otra vez, espera. Te cogí. Mira, mujer, tú tienes todo este pelo. Vamos a ver. You asked for Bud Crawford versus Earl the True Spence. You shamed Bud Crawford. You shamed Earl Spence. No, you ducking. No, you ducking. No, you ain't crossing the sheet. Well, you ain't crossing the sheet. Well, I need a cross guard. Well, you don't need a cross guard. Man, I've been waiting for this fight for 5 years. Hey, yo, Bud Crawford been calling Earl Spence for 5 years. Hey, man, Bob Arum don't want the fight. Al Haymon don't want the fight. Hey, yo, 80-20, 70-30, 90-10. 50-50. Everybody was bitching time and time again. Every channel, every publication, every independent media. Everybody was shaming, whether it was Bud Crawford, whether it's Earl True Spence and stuff like that. Everybody was asking for the fight, shaming them for the fight. And when the fight finally came through fruition, you, the hardcore boxing fans, 600K pay-per-view buys. You damn thieves. 600K pay-per-view buys. Showtime said this. Al Haymon, let me talk to you for a minute. No. Let me talk to you for a minute. You told us that this was the biggest fight in the sport of boxing. Well, you know, I mean, the fans are asking for, you know, if you go in London, in Asia, in America, everybody in the Caribbean, everybody wanted. Hey, shut the fuck up, Al Haymon. You said that this was the biggest fight in the sport of boxing. That this was the Canelo Alvarez versus Triple G. That this was the Manny Pacquiao versus Mayweather. How the hell that the revenue was 600K pay-per-view box. We're out of here. Fuck it. We're the fuck out of here. Fuck boxing. We're the fuck out. Well, one more contract. Guess who we signed? Guess who we already signed? We're gonna get Canelo Alvarez. Fuck you and Canelo. All right? Because that Jamel Charlo fight did nothing for us. Get that. We're out of boxing. We're out of boxing. You ain't saved boxing. You ain't saved the morals of boxing. You did not save the sport of boxing. What you did save was the business of boxing. Because, look, and it's going to lead to this Gervonta Davis. And I have to submit. The fans have spoken. Canelo Alvarez is telling you, he got nothing to offer me. What are you talking about, Canelo Alvarez? Yes, he does. Yes, he does. Benavidez got everything to offer you. He got nothing to offer me, my friend. What does he have? He's mandatory. What did he do? He's no pound for pound. Is David Benavidez pound for pound? Ladies and gentlemen, is David Benavidez pound for pound? Dime, háblame mi gente in the chat. Is David Benavidez pound for pound? Dime. Is he on your pound for pound list? Pero háblame mi gente, vamos a ver. Hey, I need chatty, party, gay. What happened? Hey, is David Benavidez on your pound for pound list? Yes or no? Anybody, just tell me yes or no. Participation. Is David Benavidez on your pound for pound list? Yes or no? Raw Boxing TV. Thank you, my brother. He said, hell no. Does David Benavidez got a strap? WBC, IBF, WBO, does he has a world title strap? Huh? Does he have it? No. Triller said no. Boxing Magic said no. Savage says no. Okay, he's not on the pound for pound list. He doesn't have a strap to offer. Does David Benavidez have a resume that just pop out? You know what I'm saying? Like, oh my God, he's a future Hall of Famer. Right now, if David Benavidez, he's a future Hall of Famer right now. We had that conversation. Oh man, look at his resume. Wow, he became a pound. Woo! Demetrius Andre. Oh my God. Yo, Anthony Durrell. Oh my God. Yeah. Magic said no. So, does Canelo Alvarez have a legitimate say-so in saying this man has nothing to offer my legacy? As much as we hate it because we're spoiled brats, right? Well, we want to see the fight. I'm a diehard fan of Boxeo Punch, but the way it's going, I'm thinking I'm giving up on it, but I won't, cause boxing is my corazon. I understand. Don't give up on boxing. But we got to change our ways. Folks. Hey, yo, smash this like button, damn it. Yeah. Boxing is changing its ways. Just like in this community. Look at this hardcore boxing fan, me, Punch on Boxing. Go on my way to give you some interviews. Go on my way, give you Oscar de la Hoya. Go on my way, give you some exclusive with the T.O.s, with the Shakors, with the Keyshawn's, with the Kid Austin, with the Jamel Charlo, with the Demetrius Andres, all the fighters going on my way, driving to Texas, driving to Cali, driving to Las Vegas. And we got 32 people here. That's what I'm talking about. That the hardcore boxing shit is dead, bro. It's dead. There is no support. Bro. There is no support. Por hablar mierda de todos los channels, eso es lo que ustedes le gustan a mí. Es para hablar mierda. 32 fucking people out here, bro. Nobody cares about boxing. You like drama. You like shows. You like disrespect. You guys don't support. Well, like this is the reason why all these channels are saying fuck boxing. Let's disrespect all the fighters and disrespect each other and this channel and this channel and this fighter because that's going to ring bells, baby. That's going to ring bells. A darle respeto a the sport of boxing. That's not lucrative. It's not lucrative. It's not lucrative. Oh, yo, punch, yo, hey, yo, punch, this other YouTuber. Y vienen todito a support, ¿verdad? When y'all want me to put another man down, ahí vienen todito a support. ¿Ah? ¿Verdad? Pero cuando estamos hablando de boxing, to fix the sport of boxing, ustedes no vienen a hablar de boxeo. Usted no le importa eso. Y'all don't give a damn about the sport of boxing. Some of us are still here doing videos. It's because there's certain people out there that just think that's faithful and loyal supporters. That, you know what I'm saying? Pero mira, di que 40 gente con pote tronqui que hacía trabajo en esta community. Usted no le dan respeto a los que trabajan de verdad. Usted no le dan respeto. Pero vamos a seguir hablando, que eso me quilla a mí. Eso me quilla a mí. He said, hablando pura mierda is fun. It's true. It's true. Dímelo, Jason. Dímelo, Savage. $1 trillion dreams. No, de verdad, de verdad. The sport of boxing, ya, esto está muerto. That's down. Raw Boxing TV said people don't show love like they used to. There's certain people that they do. They you know what I'm saying? This is why the reason why I'm still here and certain channels are still here. Es que yo no quiero ser eso. I don't want to make the channel to be the most disrespectful person porque yo puedo ser eso también. But then I'm selling myself. I'm selling my soul. I'm here to preserve the sport of boxing, to preserve the modern day wars, modern day gladiators, the one that put their life on the line for pure entertainment. But I'm telling you what's the issue. And it's just not PBC. It's not the Gervonta Davis. It's not the business model. It's also the way that the fans think. I've noticed it, bro. Especially in the last 2 years. I've noticed it. You guys really don't value greatness. How many times are we going to beg these fighters, go for greatness, fight the best, fighting the best? How many times I said in America, what's the American poster boy? Who is the American poster boy? Nobody. No fighter is the American poster boy. Ain't no Sugar Ray Leonard. You don't like no. Everybody hates Tio. Everybody hates Haney. Everybody hates Shakur. Everybody don't like Bud. Everybody don't like Spence. Everybody wish that Keith Thurman never came back. You feel me? We like more foreigner fighters than American fighters. Let's be real. Let's be honest. There is not even an American poster boy. But you know something though? That Gervonta Davis cat, they support him. And I like it. I like that support. You know, when you see somebody getting support from me, that's a beautiful thing. Some people be like, oh man, mira, look all these people supporting this. No. I want people to keep on supporting Gervonta Davis. I want people to keep on coming out and you know what I'm saying, packing the arenas for Gervonta Davis. This is not about that I want Gervonta Davis not to get supported. This is about we want fighters that's going for legacy get supported. Daring to be great should be the most lucrative. Remember, they used to say high risk, high reward. High risk, high reward. The issue is you're not rewarding these fighters. Gervonta Davis don't need to compete for Shakur Stevenson, don't need to compete with Teofimo Lopez, don't need to compete with Devin Haney because he's already a made man. Who the hell goes to work and tell their boss, hey, boss, give me more work. I want to work harder. Give me the hardest work here. Who goes to work like that? Mira, señor, hey, jefe, dame el trabajo, que yo soy el matatán aquí, dame todo trabajo. Huh? Yeah, just take care of the first floor and stuff like that. Imagine if you're a custodian, and you just take care of the first and the second floor. No, dame todo piso. I want to work hard, okay? Man, my man, you can still go and get paid the same. I want to work hard. Give me the 30th floor, the 29, the 28. I clean everything. I work hard. Who goes to work like that? You go to work thinking, saying, I wish that this day is easy than the last. We work to make it easier. If they got Gervonta Davis on your credible pound for pound list, I'm talking about the Ring TVs and the ESPN, those high traffic and those credible panels and stuff like that you respect, because yo soy potedronki. Ustedes no me respetan a mí. They got Gervonta Davis on the pound for pound list. They don't even got Teofimo Lopez on the pound for, but they took Teofimo Lopez out the pound for pound list. The 2 lineal world champion, currently holding the lineal champion, you took him out the pound for pound list. So this is Gervonta Davis. I'm making more money than you, Shakur. I'm making more money than, and this is just not about money. This is the way that the people's thinking. This is the way that Gervonta Davis is thinking and go about his business is because the fans don't want to admit it, but you support that. Oh, Gervonta Davis, he got more money than Shakur, got more money than Devin, got more money than Teofimo Lopez. When he performs, everybody goes out there, buy their tickets, and he sells out. And he doesn't just sells out in his region. He sells out in New York. He sells out in Atlanta. He sells out in the West Coast in California. He sells out in Las Vegas. This man sells out anywhere he touches in the United States of America. It don't matter if he need a strangle or man hustle his baby mama. Right after that, it went viral. He sold out Atlanta. Cool, the support is good. But then you got Devin Haney versus Vasily Lomachenko. Ooh, yo, that's something. Yo, Devin Haney, the undisputed, fighting Vasily Lomachenko. Wow, what a defense. Great defense. How many pay-per-view buys usted le dieron a ese tigre? Not even 10% of what Gervonta Davis and Ryan Garcia made. What was the most challenging fight? Devin versus Vasily Lomachenko, Gervonta Davis versus Ryan Garcia. Who the world supported more? Teofimo Lopez has to be stuck in the Hulu theater fighting Josh Taylor, the guy that's supposed to be undisputed, because the business is saying that we've put him in an arena. Ese tigre no va a pasar 6,000 or 7,000 people. So let's stick him in the Hulu theater. Because y'all don't come out supportive, because remember Sando Martin, it wasn't a bunch of people out there. Oh, what about Jermaine Ortiz? Super Bowl week, I was promoting that shit. Yo, Super Bowl week, if a fighter fights in Super Bowl week, it's gonna be lit. You know what I'm saying? The NFL, boxing, y'all didn't come out support. Shakur Stevenson, 9 to 10,000 in Newark. It ain't sell out. Shakur Stevenson back to back. Jamel Heron, Oscar Valdez, that beat Miguel Burchett, the boogeyman, in the super featherweight division. You ain't saw that shit out. So estos tigres se están matando, trying to be great. Shakur Stevenson, 3-division world champion, unified the super featherweight championship of the world by the age of 25 years old. Teofimo Lopez, if it wasn't for the politics of the sport of boxing, he would have been crowned at the age of 25 and would have been recognized by every single boxing fan in the world. The first 2-division undisputed world champion in the full belt era by the age of 25. Y ustedes lo saben también, no me habla mentira ustedes. Just because you want to cater to whatever narrative, if it wasn't for the politics of the sport of boxing, if it wasn't for the WBC and the shenanigans and stuff like that, and if it wasn't for Josh Taylor vacating his belt because they didn't want to pay no sanctioning fees, he would have been crowned and would have been recognized 2-division undisputed world champion by the age of 25. Ese tigre se está matando to be great. Bam Rodriguez moved up for Cuadra, Rumvasai, came back down for Samuel Edwards. Sonny Edwards, and about to fight Juan Francisco Estrada. Are you going to sell out that fight? Apuesto que no. How much you want to bet that Bam Rodriguez versus Juan Francisco Estrada, a future Hall of Famer, Bam Rodriguez, one of the guys at the age of 22, 23, 2-division world champion. How much you want to bet you would not sell out that crowd? So now Gervonta Davis is looking, why the hell do I have to fight Tio and Haney? For what? I make more money than them? And even Mike Tyson, even Bernard Hopkins late last year, said that Gervonta Davis is number one pound for pound. Bernard Hopkins, a guy that's serious when he does his interviews, a relevant voice in the sport of boxing, said that Gervonta Davis is pound for pound number one. Mike Tyson says that Gervonta Davis is the best. Canelo Alvarez's favorite fighter is Gervonta Davis. Why would me, Gervonta Davis, risk it if I already got it? For what? You know why? Because the hardcore boxing fan didn't put a value in daring to be great. Because the hardcore boxing fans, us collectively, told the business handlers and the networks that daring to be great is not more lucrative than what Gervonta Davis is doing. And that momentum is trickling down to Canelo Alvarez versus David Benavidez. And I saw it on my poll the other day that 70% of the people say that David Benavidez and Canelo Alvarez, that David Benavidez is a bigger fight for Canelo Alvarez than the winner of Dimitri Bivol and Beterbiev. It can't get more legacy fight than that. It cannot get more legacy fight than Canelo fighting the winner of Dimitri Bivol and Beterbiev. And Canelo is younger than Beterbiev. Let's say if Beterbiev wins, how can the hardcore boxing fans say that David Benavidez is bigger for Canelo, pause, than the winner of Bivol and Beterbiev? How do the hardcore boxing fans wrap their minds around that? If I was in the position of Teofimo Lopez and I already got my resume the way that it is and I still don't get my just due, why the hell am I going to keep on risking it? Because if I lose probably one more time, my stock drops. I'm not even making over $5 million a fight. Matter of fact, let me do what Gervonta Davis is doing. And let me create that type of buzz. Why would they match me with guys that's not gonna make it a fight? Give me somebody that's gonna stand in front of me. I could knock out, I could dance through my fortnight for 3 fights straight, and then I'm good. And everybody gonna watch me because I'm entertaining. If I was Tio, I'd be like, I'm not risking it anymore. You guys ain't give me no damn ultimate respect with Vasily Lomachenko and Josh Taylor. I was the underdog, and I'm still not on the pound for pound list. Oh hell no! F everything else. I want to fight Hector Luis Garcia. I want to fight Gamboa, and I want to fight Jose Pedraza next. Mayweather destroying, but no, Ryder, no, Ryder, no. Mayweather's not destroying boxing. Mayweather's not destroying boxing. The fans are destroying the little morals that boxing got left. Because by support, you got to support with this. Because if Devin Haney would have sold out and make 500 or at least 500K pay-per-view buys with Lomachenko, then Gervonta Davis got to be like, shit, all right, that's the money fight. Then I got to fight. He's the guy. He's making money. He got the titles. Then he's matching me. They're supporting it. Oh shit, Tio fighting Josh Taylor. Let's put him in Madison Square Garden, the big room, and let's sell that shit out, bro. And then Gervonta Davis is looking at it like, hey, yo, man, damn, that's accomplishment, and they making money. You guys are not supporting people that's daring to be great. Daring to be great is not lucrative. So why the hell does Gervonta Davis want to be there to be great? Why should Gervonta Davis dare to be great? Why should Gervonta Davis work harder? Because I don't want to go to my work and work harder. I don't want to go to work and work harder. Huh? You're going to pay me this? You're going to pay? All right, man. I'm not trying to do no extra shit. I'm not trying to do no extra work. Right? Who wants it harder? Pause. Other than your lady. He said, all cowards fear Subriel Matias. Subriel Matias is doing the same thing I'm talking about. Though, Carlos, Subriel Matias' team is doing the same thing I'm talking about. Hey, ain't nobody cowards here. Subriel Matias is doing his team is doing the same thing I'm talking about. You think that they was going to put Subriel Matias up against Teofimo Lopez? Huh? Without him capturing the Puerto Rican fan base out there in ESPN top ranked Super Bowl week? You think so? Man, his team said, hell no. Let's sign this big deal with a promotional company because we're free agent. Let's get the bag and let's get an easy fight. Then build you up. Let's get a fight in Puerto Rico. Capture the imagination, the imagination of the Puerto Rican fan base. Let's fight in New York City later this year. And then in 2025, we will fight the likes of Haney or maybe Tio. It's business. They doing it with Subriel Matias, my brother. But the thing is, the hardcore boxing fans are saying, oh no, they scared. Oh no, you see? Oh, they don't want to fight. Oh, you see? Oh, he's ducking. They're not ready to put Subriel Matias and lose out on that and lose out on the potential. They had a lucrative multi-fight deal on the table. You think that Subriel Matias' team that still haven't capitalize on Subriel Matias. Remember, these are investors. Managers invest until the point where they could get a contract like the one that they got right now. You think that his manager is going to be like, let's send you over with no power, because he's a network free agent, no power. Go over there, fight Tio, and then let's say he beats Tio. What happens to Subriel Matias then? Tell me. What happened to Subriel Matias if he would have fought Teofimo Lopez and would have lost? What would have happened to Subriel Matias? He never would have got the money. He never would have got to the bag. He never would have got the imagination, the Puerto Rican fan base, that lucrative fan base that's ready to support and ready to spend their money. Huh? He would have been done, bro. So his manager is doing like everybody else, the smart ones. Just have somebody there knock the hell out of these guys. Why you think we're talking about Subriel Matias right now? Who is he really fighting? Hey, yo, mira the illusion, mira the illusion. Hay mucha gente que están diciendo que ya Matías le gana a Haney, que le gana a Tio. Mira lo que ha hecho Tio y mira lo que ha hecho Haney. Pero ya Matías, because the illusion, look who he's for and look who Devin Haney for. Look at Teofimo Lopez for. But in your mind, because they putting these guys that you never heard of. Yo, Matías le gana a esos tigres, lo mata a ese tigre. The illusion, ve. Eso es lo que tiene que hacer Teofimo Lopez ya. Y Devin Haney. Fight a bunch of nobodies and beat them up to pillar the post. That's it. Well, y'all thought that Hector Luis Garcia has stand a chance with Gervonta Davis? Or you think that Frank Martin stand a chance with Gervonta Davis? Gervonta Davis gonna knock this dude out in 6 rounds. He ain't ready for no tank. He ain't ready for no damn tank. But you know what? His fans gonna come out. He gonna bring him out. Blame Devin and Tio's promotion got them doing great things, but not promoting them fights. Yes, no. That's false. That's false, Christian. That's false. Here we go again. Here we go again, blaming the promoters. No, those are the fans. We know when Devin Haney fights. We know when Teofimo Lopez fights. That's not the promoter, brother. That's not the promoter. That's us. That's the consumers. This is the hardcore boxing fans. We're cheap. Somos cheapy, mi hermano. Somos cheapy. In America, we're cheap. The UK fans, they will fly out to see their UK fighter. They will fly out to see their UK fighter. Bring Ricky Hatton. You remember the UK? They own the whole strip. They come out and support. Hey, yo, I went to the fight with Jason Quigley versus Demetrius Andre. Jason Quigley tenía more fans than Demetrius Andre. They had to put that fight on New Hampshire, Manchester. Because the business says these Americans don't know how to support these American fighters. Unless, but that's what I'm saying. I like the support with Gervonta Davis. But you got to support the other ones that's daring to be great. If you support them just as that, let's say that Gervonta Davis had the combination of casual fans and hardcore boxing fans. We all see Gervonta Davis fight. All of us, even the ones that complain, Tank don't fight nobody. Tank don't fight nobody. We watch Gervonta Davis. We watch him. We buy it. We watch it. All the channels is going live commentary about it. Who we fooling? We're like them bitter baby. We're like them bitter baby mamas, or we're like them chicks that be like, fuck that nigga, fuck that nigga, fuck that. I don't give a damn. I'm gonna leave that motherfucking shit like that. He don't cheat me right and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? He ain't a good man. And I'm tired. Then you see them out there in the barbecue hugging and stuff like that. But I love him though. That's my boy. I love him. Talking shit behind their back, and then you love them when everybody looking. When y'all in the same spot, you love them, and they love you. Kenju said, Matias is practically undefeated, but I don't think he is skilled as Tio, Tank Shakur, or Ryan Garcia. But you know what? The illusion is that he gonna kill him. That's the illusion. Matias versus Gary Antoine Russell, Powell versus Powell, Haney versus Shakur, skill for skill. Everybody want to see that fight? So if Tio versus Matias is and it goes pay-per-view, or is it gonna go sold out? Y'all gonna pay for it? You're gonna pay for it? Is it gonna go? If it's gonna go 1.2 million? Is the hardcore boxing fans gonna pay for that pay-per-view? Is it gonna go 1 million pay-per-views? Is it gonna do 500K? Is it gonna do 700K? Let me know, ladies and gentlemen. Let me know. Huh? If T.O. versus Matias, is it gonna go 500K pay-per-views? No. I know that you will pay. I know I will pay. But let's be real. Is it gonna do more than is it gonna do more than Tank and Ryan? Or are we gonna show up? Because I'm damn sure we ain't show up with Bud and Earl Spence. That 600K to me was a flop. Bud versus Spence, 600K was a flop. Flop. That can't be the biggest fight in the sport of boxing, and it did 600K. If I'm a business entity looking at the sport of boxing, I say there ain't no money there. That's how the biggest fight. That's like saying, man, come on, a lucrative team going to the Super Bowl. That's like Joe Montana versus Dan Marino in the Super Bowl. Nah, ain't gonna do good ratings. Ain't, you know what I'm saying? It's just gonna be all right. It won't be the biggest Super Bowl ever. Joe Montana versus Dan Marino. You saw that Tom Brady versus Peyton Manning. Nah, ain't gonna do all of that. If it's that good card, it should do well. Man, they ain't gonna do well. The hardcore boxing fans is cheap, bro. Shit ain't even gonna do more than 400K. Ain't gonna do more than 300K. Cause we're cheap. We always say that we want these fighters to dare to be great. Nah. You don't see the thumbnail, pound for pound. You don't see the thumbnail. These guys already doing shit great at a young age. These guys are younger. Shakur is younger. Devin Haney is younger. Tio is younger than Tank. Tank, in my opinion, even doing half of what these guys are doing in the past 3 years, bro. But guess what? He's cashing in. And these guys se están fajando. You know what these guys remind me of? Those workers in the farm. Working hard, doing jobs that nobody else want to do. Y le están pagando pennies. I mean, they're getting paid, but to compare, how much did Ryan Garcia and Gervonta Davis make? What, $30 million a piece? Y este se está fajando con Josh Taylor para 2 billones de pesos. 2 billones de pesos. Let's talk about the dollar, since everybody want to be on everybody's pockets in the sport of boxing. Another thing, right? What Canelo Alvarez said, 150 and 200K, and a lot of people said, what the hell is Canelo Alvarez talking about? And I started thinking about it. Remember, my first reaction was like, come on, man, that's a duck tactic. That's the outpricing yourself tactic. And I started thinking about it. I said, wait. And I started, you know what? I was thinking about this, and I was actually watching Mike Tyson versus Evander Holyfield. I was watching Mike Tyson versus Evander Holyfield. And to be honest, and the same day I was watching, I think it was yesterday, and the same day I was watching, this was last night, I was watching Andre Ward versus Kovalev, right? And then boom, I started thinking about why people are mad, because I was hearing other channels. I was hearing, I read the Twitter, and I see people saying, yo, why is Canelo Alvarez asking for quadruple? Why he acting like he's going to get quadruple? Come on, man. He's overpricing himself. And I started thinking, why everybody's on Canelo Alvarez and him and his price? And I started thinking, I almost was sounding like what Samson said. He's smart. He is smart. Why Canelo Alvarez has done so much in the sport of boxing? Why can't he get quadruple more than what he's getting right now? Everybody else does. Some people be like, what you talking about, Punch? Everybody else does. Ain't nobody asking for 200 million. Ain't nobody asking for $150 million, Punch. Yeah, but everybody else gets quadruple more than what they was getting paid for in big fights. How much did Caleb Plant get before fighting Canelo Alvarez? Let's see if he gets quadruple more than what he was earning before. How much did Billy Joe Saunders get before fighting Canelo Alvarez? How much did Mayweather get before fighting Manny Pacquiao? How much did Conor McGregor get when he came into the sport of boxing? How much does Francis Ngannou get compared to what he was getting paid in the UFC? How much did Tyson Fury get before in the second fight with Deontay Wilder? How much did Mike Tyson made versus Lennox Lewis compared to what he made versus Evander Holyfield? So you telling me that everybody could get quadruple the money, but Canelo Alvarez saying, I want 150 mil. No matter if it's the small amount, but people get quadruple. How much did George Kambosos get to fight Devin the Dream Haney? Was it quadruple or even beyond quadruple more than what he earned fighting Teofimo Lopez? And before fighting Teofimo Lopez, how much did George Kambosos earn? That was his first $1 million payday. So now if you really think about it, is Canelo Alvarez asking for $150 million really that much? Because he's going to make quadruple than what he's making now. He's not making nothing near that he's making now and stuff like that. No. What do you mean? How much did Ryan Garcia made before Gervonta Tank Davis fight? How much did Gervonta Tank Davis made before before the Ryan Garcia fight? Was it quadruple more that he's ever made? How much did Earl Spence get to fight Bud Crawford? Was it more than quadruple than what he made? So why when Canelo Alvarez asking for quadruple more than what he's ever made is a problem with Canelo Alvarez? And I start thinking about that and I said, nah, we're being selective right now. Everybody could get their quadruple way more on their biggest fight, on their mega fight, but Canelo Alvarez asking for $150 million, and that's too much. Nah, it's not too much. Nah, it's not too much. The why I said Caleb Plant got more because Canelo wanted what Plant had Goldware as well as Saunders and Smith, but they made quadruple, right? On their biggest fight. Vice versa. If everybody is asking me to fight this guy, and that's the number one fight in the sport of boxing, which a lot of people are saying, right? Even the pundits, then you think I'm going to get paid 58 or 50, 60? If Canelo Alvarez already made in a fight $70 million, is it 150 million of a fight that it wasn't? Yes, it was good for Canelo Alvarez. How much he made versus Caleb Plant? Was it beyond $50 million, $67, $70 million, something like that? So everybody want to see this David Benavidez fight, and I ain't gonna get my quadruple like everybody else get their quadruple. Shit. That's why they watch Tank soft, so he has every chance to get that KO. Gervonta Tank Davis just made the biggest purse he's ever made, and he had the motherfucker on rehydration clause and a catch weight. My man making easy money, and we're giving it to him. So why does he have to now risk it? I will understand if Gervonta Tank Davis is not, it's just fighting and people but the hardcore boxing fans and the independent media is saying, you know what, you're fighting the biggest, you're fighting the most lucrative fight, but we don't respect the challenge of it, so we're not going to put you on pound for pound list and stuff like that. We're not going to put you like you're one of the best. But guess what they do? They are. So I say it again. Why should Gervonta Tank Davis fight Haney? If you Gervonta Tank Davis, why should I fight Haney? Why should I fight Tio? For what? And then risk it. And let's say if Tio beats me, then who I am. But that's the point. No, not for Gervonta Tank Davis. He's already on the pound for pound list. He got nothing to prove to Teofimo Lopez. Look at the pound for pound list. The Ring TV. Highly credible panelists from Dougie Fisher, the Michael Montero, and etc. Why does Tank Davis have to prove to Tio his accolades, his gate, pay-per-view? Never. Pound for pound, they already see me greater than him. Why? He brings me no money. He don't sell gates. He's not a pay-per-view. They don't respect his accomplishment. Why Gervonta Tank Davis will have to fight Teofimo Lopez for bragging rights? You think this is Twitter? You think this is the comment section? You think this is a debate? No. Yeah, now also everybody is glorifying the knockout. They keep posting and they posting it and posting in the media on YouTube versus for doing as that point to win for Davis. Bro, I'm in disbelief that Punch Drunk is supporting 150 million. You're not understanding what I'm saying, brother. Knowing Canelo only said that to have a reason to duck David Benavidez. Now Canelo saying, why not, bro? We supposed to help and grow our sport. Man, please, man. What you mean talking about help and grow our sport if the boxing fans ain't growing the sport when we seeing fighters do great things, bro? That's my point, Bernie. Bernie, don't you understand the live? You don't understand the live. High risk, high reward. Legacy reigns supreme, but legacy reigns supreme in today's boxing is not lucrative. In the end of the day, these guys are prize fighters, and they're not helping the sport because the boxing fans ain't helping the sport. You're not giving the guys that's daring to be great the bag. If we see a unification bout with Shakur Stevenson and Oscar Valdez, that shit needs to sell out. He said the wise, I don't even know why you guys talk about Tank because everybody else talk about him. He's the elephant in the room. These fighters are calling out Tank. Haney calling out Tank. Shakur calling out Tank. Tio has called out Tank. Tank is just staying shut in the cut. Tank don't even. Hey, yo, I'm going to tell you like this. Tank Davis got probably one of the most social media followings, and he's the one that's least there. He does no interviews. He does no interviews with boxing publications. Think about it. Gervonta Davis does no interviews. He's least. He's the one that's least in social media. He's the one that never calls nobody out. Everybody calls him out. He got the bag, and he's on the pound for pound list. Damn, Devin Haney needed to do all that shit to be on the pound for pound list. They even got Shakur Stevenson on the pound for pound list as well. Not the recent one. Let's check. Let's check ESPN. Let's check ESPN pound for pound list. Hold on. Let's go. ESPN pound for pound list. And look, hey, people gonna be like, yo, but that's ESPN. No, look at the panelists. The panelists is Teddy Atlas, Timothy Bradley, Coppinger, Tessitore, Parkinson, Raskin, Trejos, Phelps, Osuno, Rodriguez, 1 Yard. All these writers got the power of the pen. All these writers got the power of the pen to put you in the Hall of Fame. So yes, this pound for pound list does matter. Number 1, they got Terrence Bud Crawford. Number 2, Naoya Inoue. Number 3, Alexander Usyk. Number 4, Canelo Alvarez. Number 5, Dimitri Bivol. Number 6, Devin Haney. Number 7, Otoa Beterbiev. Number 8, Gervonta Tank Davis. Number 9, Shakur Stevenson. Number 10, Tyson Fury. Was this the latest? Yes, February 2024. They got Gervonta Tank Davis above Shakur Stevenson. And they got Tyson Fury number 10. The guy that got dropped by Francis Ngannou. Gervonta Tank Davis is right under Otoa Beterbiev. Otoa Beterbiev is a 3-belt holder. Better resume, in my opinion, than Gervonta Tank Davis. And look what, and they have him 1 above Gervonta Tank Davis. Devin Haney is at 6. Where's the separation there? Ring TV. Let's go to Ring TV pound for pound list. They don't have Teofimo Lopez there. And look, hold on. Let me tell you how these voters vote. Atlas has Crawford number 1, Inoue number 2, 3 Bivol, 4 Usyk, 5 Haney. Teddy Atlas has Gervonta Tank Davis number 6. He has number 7 Beterbiev, has Lomachenko number 8. Teddy Atlas has Vasily Lomachenko number 8. And he got Canelo Alvarez number 9. But y'all respect Teddy Atlas more than Punch Drunk Boxing. Teddy Atlas is more respected than Punch Drunk Boxing. But look who he has. He has Lomachenko number 8 and Canelo Alvarez number 9. Explícame eso. Timothy Bradley has Crawford number 1, Inoue number 2, Usyk number 3, Beterbiev number 4, Haney number 5, Bivol number 6, Alvarez number 7, Teofimo Lopez number 8, Shakur Stevenson number 9, and Gervonta Davis number 10. Mike Coppinger has Crawford number 1, Inoue 2, 3 Usyk, 4 Bivol, 5 Alvarez, 6 Haney, 7 Beterbiev, 8 Gervonta Davis, 9 Fury, and he got 10 Benavidez. Tessitore. He don't even got Bam Rodriguez. Mike Coppinger don't even got Bam Rodriguez that beat Cuadra Rumvasada and beat Sonny Edwards. He don't even got him on the pound for pound list. About to fight Juan Francisco Estrada. These are the people that got the power to pen to put these fighters in the Hall of Fame. Let me see if I see a funny one. Let's see if I see a funny one. One of the guys got... One guy has Inoue, Crawford, Usyk, Bivol, Haney, Haney number 5, Beterbiev number 6, Gervonta Davis number 7, Benavidez 8, 9 Navarrete, and 10 Rodriguez. Top 5. Matias will capture all the belts. Maybe. We'll see. We'll see. This is no hate, but what makes Loma a Hall of Fame fighter? Serious question. Outside of his amateur career and Olympic medals, I mean, we can't put that outside because that's what probably going to put him into the Hall of Fame as well. Tank route is garbage route. Not for the sport of boxing today. Stephen Brown, I'm sorry. Tank route is not garbage route. He's the cash cow of this generation. He's on the pound for pound list in all the publications. All these writers got Gervonta Davis on the pound for pound list. How is it garbage route? If you're a fighter, right, on the come up, how to get the bag and how to get the respect from those who matter. Gervonta Davis is already doing it. We don't matter. Stephen Brown, you see what you're saying? That's not what credible people that got the power of the pen to put you in the Hall of Fame. For them, it says different. It says that he's a hot commodity. He's a great fighter. He's a pound for pound fighter, and he's better than guys like Teofimo Lopez. They got him higher than Shakur Stevenson. They even got Bam Rodriguez there. He's doing everything right. What is he doing that is not right in their eyes? What do writers do? I mean, what do writers know? Hey, yo, whether we like it or not, they the one that got the power of the pen, bang, bang. They got the power of the pen. As much as we don't like it, they're the one that put these guys into the Hall of Fame. We could complain all we want. That's like when we complain about politicians. There's other people that's voting these. Is a bunch of people that voted for Sleepy Joe. I don't like the man, Sleepy Joe. I want my guy, Captain Orange. I want my guy. I want 45 to be number 47. But if he doesn't become 47, Ryder 210 said they all have Tank in the list because he looks apart, but we won't know for sure unless he faces. Got put on for the first time. He looks apart. How does he look apart? You know what these guys got to do, Teofimo Lopez, and you know what these guys like Matias is doing? They looking apart. Get these top 15 or top 25 ranked fighters overall and put them in the ring, and you just slice them up, cut them up, look good, have a dance party, entertain, and that's what sells. Entertaining sells, not greatness. Greatness don't sell right now. Not in the sport of boxing, not in this niche sport. Greatness is not lucrative, and the hardcore box is not enough hardcore boxing fans to make these guys that's there to be great a lucrative fighter. It is what it is, man. We failed. We failed. We failed as a hardcore boxing fans. We failed. We're cheap. We don't come out of our pockets. We don't support greatness. That's what happens. Now, Bud Crawford is looking for, man, who's going to pay me the money that I made with Earl the True Spence like that? Nobody going to even pay for that. They should do a tournament with all the guys with the belts fighting one another. For what, VD? Think about it. I would love to see a tournament, but their promoters and managers going to be like, F the tournament. Why does my Tanky has to be in this tournament for? He's already the face. The sport of boxing is dead. The business of boxing is alive and well. You get it? The sport of boxing is dead. The business of boxing is alive and well. Is the reason why we could have a Jake Paul versus Mike Tyson. Is the reason why we could have Gervonta Davis and Ryan Garcia being the most lucrative fight, in which Bud Crawford and Earl Spence couldn't even do half of what Gervonta Davis and Ryan Garcia did. And that's the fight that we wanted to see. How much is Bivol Beterbiev going to do? Smash that like button. What's good? What's good, man? Dad, what's good? Tell me. Jamel Charlo became undisputed. Thank you, Diablo. The first super chat of the day. Gracias de lo mío. Lonos Boxing 5 pesos, Diablo. I make 5 pesos a la hora. Tio should fight Dakota Linga or Josue Vargas in Honduras, and there you go. Tio gets his highlight reel KO and stay busy fight. A ti te gusta ese Josue Vargas, tú le quieres dar trabajo a ese tigre, Lonos Boxing. Vamos a ver lo que está pasando. Lonos Boxing, a.k.a. Diddy Boxing. A.k.a. Diddy Boxing. Con Josue Vargas. But you know what? That's what Teofimo Lopez needs to do. So Teofimo Lopez needs to do. The reason why we getting Jaime Munguia, and Canelo Alvarez is for the same reason we're talking about what we're talking about right now. Is it a great fight? It's okay fight. It's a good fight for the stage where Canelo Alvarez is at right now. It's a good fight. They're fighting because Jaime Munguia is Mexican from Mexico, and Canelo Alvarez is Mexican from Mexico, and they know that Mexicans know how to support and they know how to pay. That's it. Y'all asked David Benavidez to step up. And instead of y'all saying, the hardcore boxing fan saying, yo, David Benavidez and Demetrius Andre is a good ass fight. Guess what y'all was saying at the same time? I mean, Boo don't sell, and David Benavidez don't sell. I ain't going out there during Thanksgiving and shit like that to go. That shit ain't even sell out. But y'all want to see, now y'all want Canelo Alvarez to pick David Benavidez. You didn't give him anything for Canelo Alvarez to say, come on, Diablo, yo, you went sold out, man. I ain't even sell out versus Jamel Charlo, bro. You don't like guys that challenge themselves. It's not lucrative, bro. And this is the reason why Canelo Alvarez is adopting the Gervonta Davis blueprint. He is. He is. And you want David Benavidez versus Canelo Alvarez better than Canelo Alvarez versus the winner of Dmitry Bivol and Beterbiev because you want that same green print. How many buys that fight had? We don't even know. We don't even know. Maybe nobody really wants to know. TLC's at the liquor store running from Bill Haney. Are we going to support these guys that dares to be great? Let me ask you a question again. Is Bam Rodriguez versus Juan Francisco Estrada going to sell out? Yes or no? So then we could be like, you know what? Bam Rodriguez beat Juan Francisco Estrada. Maybe he could move up 2 weight classes, or you know what I'm saying? Meet, you know, we're in the catchweight or something like that. Or we're gonna put value, or we're gonna put that money, or we're gonna put that machine behind Bam Rodriguez. Are they gonna sell out? Ladies and gentlemen, not even Chocolatito versus Juan Francisco Estrada sold out. Because we don't respect greatness. We don't respect dare to be great. We don't pump the money. The hardcore boxing fans son cheapy. No tienen dinero, no quieren pagar. Eso es lo que es. That's it. We failed our sport. We drowning our sport. That's why they keep saying it's a niche sport. How many times you're going to hear Leonard Ellaby said, if it makes sense, man, if it makes sense. All we do is ha 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 ha. He don't sell. Ha 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 ha. He don't put butts in the seats. Ha 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 ha. He don't sell. Tio don't sell. I don't think that Devin Haney sold out. How many pay-per-view did he have? With Regis Progress? What, 50K? How many seats? Was it really sold out? How about Shakur Stevenson? I don't want to see that boring motherfucker. I don't want to see this. I don't want to pay for this. They don't sell porque ustedes no pagan, eh? There's no butts in the seats because you ain't putting your ass in the seat. Dímelo, Jackie Hernández, la reina de boxeo. And all y'all just do it for bragging rights. Because this is what we do out here, the hardcore boxing fans. We are the devalue army. What we do is to devalue every fighter. Yeah. That's what we do in this community. This is what we do. Hey, yo, Tio's in the Hulu Theater, yo. How many people went there? So Gervonta Davis is like, hey, yo, my man, I don't gotta be no damn guy. I'm already great. What's your resume? I don't give a fuck. I'm on the pound for pound list. Everybody respect me. And everybody come see me. What you doing? What you doing? Gervonta Davis is a starter and he's the scorer on the bum team. You know what I'm saying? He's the scorer in the bum team. He's the best in the bum team, bruh. He's Carmelo Anthony in the Knicks. He was Carmelo Anthony in the Knicks, bruh. And then T.O. and Haney and Shakur are the guys on the bench saying, yo, but if I get the same attempts, I will be scoring 32. Right? Or Stephon Marbury, right? Tank is Stephon Marbury in the Knicks. Leading scorer. Fans are coming to see Marbury. He's selling out the Garden. We losing. But he's selling out. He getting the bag, though. He getting the bag. That's Gervonta Davis. And the other guys in the bench that don't get their shot be like, man, but I bet if they give me the same type of minutes, I'll be putting up 30 points. You ever had that dude in your team? You the scorer in your team, and there's always that dude that be hating on you on the bench. Yeah, he does good in practice. Sometimes he be giving you the work in practice. But come game night, I playing 40 minutes. I'm scoring. I'm the fan friendly. And you're like, anybody could do that. I mean, if they give me the same size selection, I will shoot threes like Steph Curry. If I would shoot 15 threes like Curry, I will be scoring 30 points too. Dímelo, Brian Guzman. Dímelo. One of the members of Punch Run Boxing in the building. Dímelo. Low Nose Boxing as well, man. Shout out to all the members. Shout out to all the members, man. Become a member of the Punch Run Boxing, man. Where your support at? 45 people looking on. We're talking boxing. Que tumba nota me dan ustedes también, man. Tumba nota, que tumba nota, que tumba nota. Sucker, watch out. 45 gente hablando boxeo aquí. Content, the guarantees will come down after a loss. Will the fans support Tim versus Fundora this weekend? I'm not sure if they're gonna come out and support that because you know what I'm saying. Remember, that was not the fight that was promoted. I think that Fundora, you know, he got knocked out in his last fight. He never was a world champion. Tim Tszyu never really became a world champion. I don't know if that fight was fairly promoted and fairly, you know, is a great package for the people, but I'm gonna buy it. But I'm just saying that I will understand if people are not buying into that fight. You know, I'm excited for the weekend, man. I got Tim Tszyu knocking Fundora, Pitbull knocking out Rolly. You got to give a lot of credit to Tim Tszyu for picking a fighter like that. You know what I'm saying? There is no sparring partners for it, but there's other fighters that's done it in the past, man, and they really come. I could see Fundora beating Tim Tszyu. I could see Fundora actually upsetting Tim Tszyu. You know, I think he got caught in his last fight. I think that Fundora I think he's a good fighter, but does a horrible job. I think his IQ is horrible, in my opinion, because you cannot be 6'5", 6'6", and can't establish range and can't establish a jab. You know what I'm saying? He wants to bang, he gonna get clipped. You know what I'm saying? And I don't think he got a good IQ. Can't be that tall and 154, and this dude is 5'8", and some of these guys ain't even pressure fighters. Like Erickson Luba is not a pressure fighter, and yeah, you know, look how Fundora was hitting Erickson Luba, but Erickson Luba was hitting Fundora as well. You know what I'm saying? He got dropped too. You know, he just want to brawl. I mean, you're gonna brawl. Now you're making it easy for Tim Tszyu to capitalize off you. So I just don't trust the IQ. I never trusted the IQ of Sebastian Fundora. That's why I never did a lot of videos of Sebastian Fundora. I always felt that he was going to get clipped. Fundora's a damn giraffe. Yeah, but he ain't a smart fighter though. Tim Tszyu is under 4. And under 4. Really? I mean, I think Fundora got hard too, man. I don't think I don't think he's easy work, Ron. Damn, a lot of people that's what I'm talking about. You know, people be hyped like in under 4. I guess it's easy work, right? I guess Fundora is easy work. Fundora is not using it. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That he doesn't have a high IQ. He's a dumb fighter. You got to be honest, man. He's an entertaining fighter, but he's a dumb fighter. Fundora is not easy work at all. No, Raw Boxing TV says not easy work. No, he's not easy work. He's gonna make it a fight. He's gonna make it a rumble. He's gonna get Tim Tszyu's gonna get hit. Tim Tszyu gonna get hit, and Tim Tszyu been on the floor versus Gausha. So Tim Tszyu is not this defensive whiz. I just think that Tim Tszyu got great momentum. I think that this is like I think somebody is not going to go to a decision because I don't believe that nobody has a proper game plan, a proper game plan for one another, especially Tim Tszyu. Tim Tszyu does not have a game plan. Tim Tszyu seen nothing like this. Nobody's seen in that division nothing like Fundora. He didn't have proper time. I could see an upset. If I was a betting man, I don't bet, but if I was a betting man, I will bet Fundora. If I was a betting man, I will bet Fundora. Because I think right now Tim Tszyu is going off momentum and confidence. Momentum and confidence. You're not prepared. His team didn't have enough time to even prepare for a Fundora. I don't think they even know how to coach Tim Tszyu. Tim Tszyu is going into that fight blind. And all Sebastian Fundora has to do is be a smart fighter on Saturday, and he can win that fight. Probably easily. Jackie Hernandez con los 50 pesos a comprar gasolina de 93 que se está gastando la gasolina. Casi en E. God bless you, Jackie, la reina de boxeo. Good looking now. Appreciate you to the fullest, Jackie. Jackie, who you got? Who you got? Sebastian Fundora versus Tim Tszyu. And who you got? Rolly Romero versus Pitbull Cruz. I could see two upsets. A matter of fact, who's the favorite? Who's the favorite for Pitbull Cruz and Rolly? Who's the favorite in that? I could see Pitbull beating Rolly. And I could see, okay, Jackie said Tim and Rolly. Fundora throws punches and bunches. I got Fundora winning upset, and that I haven't really locked down and analyzed the fight, but I got an upset. You know what I'm saying? It's not my please don't take my word for like your punch from boxing is analyzing. I told you punch. I told you Tim Tszyu won. Nah, I'm just going by my instinct. I just feel like I'm going for the upset here. I'm going for the upset. Pitbull is the favorite. Pitbull ain't look good his last fight. Rolly Romero never looked good. You know what it is? That I see two reckless fighters. I could see Pitbull being the more effective fighter. I could see Rolly Romero, though, in the later rounds, because I believe that Rolly Romero does have some type of stamina. There's going to be an ugly fight. I think there's going to be some headbutts. I think there's going to be a point taken away. I think the referee got it. I think the referee is going to have a tough night because the pressure and the wild punches and the elbows that Rolly be throwing too. It's going to be a nasty fight. But this fight looks like it could be a fight of the year also. Good looking out, Jackie. I appreciate you. I got Fundora, and I probably got Pitbull. But if I want to, I could go for two upsets, Rolly and Fundora. Sam with the $2 super chat. Good looking out, my brother. The winner gets Bud. If so, who you got? I got Bud. To be honest, I really don't think highly of Tim Tszyu like that. You know, I think that he's a good fighter, great momentum, very busy, active, and stuff like that. At the age of 29, I don't see special. When I see Tim Tszyu, I don't see special. I think that Boots Ennis beat Tim Tszyu. I think that Charlo beats Tim Tszyu. I think that Virgil Ortiz beats Tim Tszyu. Out of that, then I could see Tim Tszyu beating everybody else. You know what I'm saying? But I see Jamel Charlo beating Tim Tszyu. I see Bud Crawford beating Tim Tszyu. I see Virgil beating Tim Tszyu. I see Boots, if you move up to the 154, beats Tim Tszyu. I think a Brian Castano and him would have been a great fight. Mm, yeah. Yeah, I think Bud got that easy. I think that's the reason why Bud really, felt the need to his team to petition for the fight to be in the mandatory position for Tim Tszyu. And remember, they have to negotiate that deal within 5 days after the fight. So they're gonna be rushing Tim Tszyu. Hopefully, Tim Tszyu doesn't have a rough night, because I think that they're gonna catch Tim Tszyu off guard though. I don't think that Tim Tszyu is gonna be highly prepared for Bud Crawford. You know what I'm saying? I think that fight is going to be too quick. If he has a tough fight with Fundora, they need to negotiate that fight within 5 days. I think it's going to be too early for Tim Tszyu. But Tim Tszyu has been active. Let's see how he ends up with that fight. If he does blow out Sebastian Fundora, blows him out the water, then I could see, you know what I'm saying? I think that was a good camp that he had leading up to a Thurman fight. I think that you could prepare for a Thurman almost like the footwork of a Thurman is a little bit like the footwork of Bud Crawford. So I think he had a great camp to prepare for a Bud Crawford. Another camp to prepare for a Bud Crawford, I think will be good. But this fight right here is just guns blazing. Ain't no Tim Tszyu did not prepare for Sebastian Fundora, and they don't got a game plan. He's going to go off his fighting instinct. And I think that this fight is not going to go the distance. Somebody going to get stopped, get knocked out. I don't even think his team know how to adjust to a Sebastian Fundora. Rolly looks shook when he faces off with Pitbull. We'll see. Rolly got hard. I think that Rolly goes into the fight like he got nothing to lose. I think Rolly fights like, yo, I ain't even supposed to be here. I think with Rolly Romero, you look at his career, he's been highly blessed. Rolly for me is a political fighter. He's a manufactured fighter, a political fighter, manufactured fighter. He's not supposed to be where he's at. So whatever he prayed for to be in the position he's in, he was not supposed to overcome the Jackson Martinez fight. He lost that fight. The Borrasso fight. He got the Gervonta Davis fight right after he got a title shot. Like, he's been the most political fighter in the sport of boxing. He got what he got in position of Gervonta Davis because of his mouth. Let's see if finally he could really, if he could really, because I still don't have a great performance from a Rolly. Maybe the one that he was in San Antonio and he got like 2 points taken off, but that wasn't a clean win. Maybe this is the win that finally he could get respect. And I think this is the reason why Rolly is more serious than anything, because I think that he probably understands. He's smart. He's not Rolly is a smart dude. I met him before. I think that Rolly understands this is a fight for him. For him to say that, you know what? I'm not a manufactured fighter. It's not politics. I really trained. And I think that he's did a good job in changing trainers, in my opinion. So let's see. I'm rooting for Rolly. If Cruz sleeps Rolly, does he get a rematch with Tank? Yes, I think that's a good fight. Raw Boxing TV in the building. Everybody subscribe to my brother, Raw Boxing TV. Punch. I'm out, fam. Going to chill with the wife. Say hello to Mrs. Raw Boxing TV and the family and stuff like that. My good brother, man. Do your thing, brother. Do your thing. God bless you, brother. Rolly be standing there with his mouth open. Hey, yo. But yeah, man, to recap what we was talking about, man, again, I feel like the boxing community, the hardcore boxing fans, we need to start supporting. We need to start supporting, and when I mean supporting, is support with the dollar on fighters that's there to be great. There's no reason why all these fighters, and it's not lucrative. I don't understand why all these, especially Shakur Steve, especially Teofimo Lopez and Devin Haney, they supposed to be box office pay-per-view stars. If the hardcore boxing fans really care about guys daring to be great, these guys should be bona fide pay-per-view stars, selling out the crowd, because they're doing what they need to do to keep the sport of boxing, trying to keep the sport of boxing alive. I think Ryan Garcia and Devin is gonna have a good pay-per-view buys, in my opinion. They're boring. They're not boring. I think Devin Haney has grown out of that boring tag. I think Shakur Stevenson only had that one boring fight. If you look at the after the Nakatilia fight, the Jamel Hearing was exciting. The Oscar Valdez was exciting. The Council Sia was good. Well, the Yoshino was exciting. He gives us one boring fight, and now we go, oh no, he boring. No. We got to understand, we're hardcore. Remember, films, we're the hardcore boxing fans. We have to identify and be like, you know what? All right, that was just that one fight, but the 4 fight prior, something, I'm giving him the benefit of the doubt that something was going on, because the last 4 fights prior to that, he was exciting. I used to call Devin Haney boring, right? But Devin Haney showed me in the 10th round versus George Camboso, right? He's sitting down on his punches. His effort is telling me that he's taking risks. The Lomachenko, he was landing body shots. He was taking risks, even though that I felt like Lomachenko won the fight, but still, it was a close fight, and it was a good outing for me to see the new wrinkles of Devin Haney. And then the last fight where Regis Prograis, he dared it. He jumped up to 140 pound division. He didn't get an easy fight, and he showed his power versus a Regis Prograis that I never seen him get knocked down. So Devin Haney is not a boring fighter. Teofimo Lopez is not a boring fighter. Shakur Stevenson only had that one boring fight. But the prior 4 was good and entertaining, in my opinion. So we supposed to be backing. We're the hardcore boxing fan. We got to throw our dollars, and then we don't have to hear Shakur Stevenson says, well, you know, Tank is the one that he controls everything. You know what I'm saying? Tank should be begging to fight these guys. We want Tank to go their route, but it's not lucrative. It's not lucrative. And he's still getting the benefit of the doubt and being the best 135 pounder. Even when Devin Haney was undisputed, I did a poll and people picked Gervonta Davis as the best 135 pounder. Why? The illusion is I'm the best. The illusion is I beat them all. The hardcore boxing fans don't come in numbers and support the dare to be great and the people that want to pursue to be great. He said, keep that same energy with Canelo. Canelo already did great things. You know what I'm saying? That's why I said, see, he said, Philip said, keep that same energy with Canelo. I'm the one that I said, I'd rather see the winner of Beterbiev and Bivol versus Canelo Alvarez. You guys are just bitching about this David Benavidez fight. Cool. I want to see that fight too. But if you have on the table Benavidez or the winner of Bivol and Beterbiev, man, I got the winner of Bivol and Beterbiev, the legacy fight, the biggest fight. Pound for pound versus pound for pound. Lineal versus lineal. Undisputed versus undisputed. Undefeated on this side. But people who said 70% says that David Benavidez is the bigger fight for Canelo Alvarez than the winner of Dimitri Bivol and Beterbiev. That means people are not buying into legacy. He said, yeah, this shit Tank is doing is getting old. We want him to fight. We want him to fight the elites already. He's in his prime. Yo, but it's not. I'm talking about this. Then let's support these other guys that's elite. And let them and let's make sure that when they fight, they're selling out. Let's make sure when Devin Haney fights Ryan Garcia, that when Gervonta Davis fought Tank, it was 1.3 million pay-per-view buys. Let's put that 1.5 million pay-per-view buys, and let's have that the money guy, at least when we're comparing Devin Haney and Gervonta Davis, that the money guy is Devin Haney if he beats Ryan Garcia. So then we got the money guy and the guy that has more of a legacy than Gervonta Davis. How about that? Will we do that? Will we come out in numbers? Will we support that? Because this is a championship fight. That last fight was not even a championship fight. We want to see T.O. versus Haney, right? Is T.O. versus Haney going to do 2 million pay-per-view buys, 1.5, 1.7 pay-per-view buys? Are we going to give it to them? We'll see. But ladies and gentlemen, y'all already know, man. We out of here, man. Got to bring these numbers up. You feel me? Trying to lock down some great exclusive content, great exclusive interviews. And if the numbers ain't respectable, motherfuckers ain't coming out here. Yeah, you understand? I'm going to do my work behind the scenes. I want these. I'm trying to get these exclusive. I ain't even want to interview people and stuff like that no more, because I just don't feel like the support is where I feel it needs to be. What I feel the work that I've done, it needs to be more than this. We need men lie, women lie, numbers don't. These numbers are pathetic, folks, and we need to bring this number up. We need to bring these numbers up. The support got to be way better than this. Y'all got to share it. Y'all got to smash the like button. Share it in your other social media platform. Share it on TikTok. Share it on Instagram. Share it on Twitter. Got to share it. I ain't going to be around the bush and be like, nah, I ain't going to say that shit because I don't want. No. We got to share this channel. Put in work out here. 55 ain't shit. Randy. Not the people ain't shit. I'm just saying. Con los 20 pesos, Randy de Billy, dímelo Pons, el pastor de boxeo, la música de Randy, la música de Randy, ¿dónde está la música de Randy? La música de Randy. Dímelo, Randy. Gracias de lo mío con los 20 pesos. Good looking out, Randy. How you been, Randy, man? Adrian Broner versus Blair Cobbs, May 31st. I think that's the date. That's the date. Let me see if this got some good in there. Per source, in 5 on 5 bouts being worked on and finalized. June 1st, Baturia versus Bivol Carl. Wilder Zhang, Hergovich Dubois, Ray 4 versus Nick Ball. Raymond Ford versus Nick Ball. Raymond Ford versus Nick Ball out there in Saudi Arabia. Ammo Williams versus Cherise, and Craig Richards versus Willie Hutchison. Damn, man, yo, is Diddy fleeing? Sean Puffy Combs has fled the United States. Wow. He's trying to get him. It's crazy. You heard Derrick James suing Spence over money? Nah, I ain't hear that. I did not hear that. Well, y'all heard that. I ain't hear that. Magic, where you go? Yo, but where you heard it at? Where you heard it at? Let me see. Let me see. Let me see. Where you hear that from? Shit, he should. You got to get that 10%. You got to get that 10%. Every time when it's time to pay that money. He said Tank running like Puffy. He says going around on YouTube. Shit. Yo, I'm telling you, when it's time to pay that 10%, when they got paid like that, woo, just like who sued what's his name? George Camboso. Javier Centeno, his trainer and his manager after he made all that money. He didn't want to pay these guys. Diddy a damn fugitive. He's in DR Punch. Cóndate, P. Diddy, cóndate, mi hermano. If P. Diddy had a Dominican mother and stuff like that, man, she would have hit him a long time ago. She would have hit him and stuff like that. Man, back on mi hijo. Spanish parents don't care how bad you, what bad things you did. They're going to protect you to the fullest. Ven pa' acá, mi hijo. Ven pa' acá. Ven pa' acá. My son not here. Huh? Ma'am, is your son in the house? My son not here. What happened? Huh? My son didn't do what you're saying. We didn't say anything. He not here. I haven't seen in the last time I seen him when he came for Thanksgiving, and I haven't seen him. What happened? Oh shit. Motherfucker in the attic. My son not here. Shit. Diddy. And you know what, man? It's not even. It's everybody else. He said, "Yo, we made a video about Derrick James suing Spence." Ooh! I gotta see that video though. I gotta see that video, man. I mean, this is boxing. I'm gonna tell you like this: in boxing, man, the biggest snakes are in boxing. Oh, this is why he said he got to find a new home, right? Because Derrick James sued him. He got to pay his 10%. You got to give Derrick James. If you made what, $30 million? What he made? How much money did he make? This is the issue. I'm gonna tell you like this. This is the issue. This is the issue. This is the issue in boxing. That you're going to get the percentage. I'm gonna give you an example. And this is how PVC know how to work. You're going to get a percentage based on your purse. You understand what I'm saying? So let's say that Bud Crawford and Earl Spence purse was $4 million. Derrick James is going to get paid. Let's say if Earl Spence was getting $5 million, he's going to get paid 10% off that $5 million. He's not going to get paid off the pay-per-view back end because that money comes in slowly. It doesn't come right away. You understand what I'm trying to say? The sanctioning fee, I'm gonna give you an example. They gave, all right, let me give you a better example. Mike Tyson and Lennox Lewis, I believe, made $17.5 million. That was their guaranteed purse. So when after the fight, the commission is going to hand them a check, $17.5 million. That's yours. That's where you give a percentage to your coach, the 10%. But Mike Tyson made $104 million off the Lennox Lewis. That's what he cashed out in total. But the purse was 17.5. So if Derrick James is suing, this is what I'm just saying. He's like, yo, my man, you made like $35 million off the Bud Crawford. Why you giving me this skimpy check? Give me 1 second. Give me 1 second. Okay. Probably got a special guest. We probably got a special guest though. We probably got a special guest. Let me see if they time in. Christian says, Mr. Moonshine con la camiseta. Let me see. We got a special guest coming through. Let me see. Hold on, folks. Yo, let me guess. Devin is daring to be great by being a cloud chase weight bully. Latoya top dog. I mean, he got the accolades, man. Jackie's like, let's go. Let's go, Méndez. Con los 10 pesos de Super Chari Chari Party K. A comprar comida china. General TSO with vegetable fried rice, extra onions. Punch. Do you have an email or do you take topic requests from boxing fans? Wanted to share something? Yeah. Punch Run Boxing. I got an email right there. Boom, boom. Punch Boxing at Gmail. She said, Jackie said it. Good looking now, man.
¿Qué pasó, amigos míos? How we doing, bro?
What's good? What's
I got
good?
the Mickey Mouse shit going on, bro.
What's
I got my
good?
Mickey. Got my Mickey today.
Oh, you Mickey Mouse today? You in Disney? You in Disney World? You still in Disney World?
How long you been up?
I've been. I think an hour, almost 2 hours.
How long you been? Are you live right now?
Yeah, we live right now. We live in
Oh,
effect.
let's do this shit, man.
We live in effect.
I hear you, man. Well, anyway, news right now. News. We don't know yet, but we're there. You know what I'm saying? But we're fighting in June, my man. You know?
Yeah?
Fighting in June. It might be, maybe I can't say, but it's going to be around the East Coast.
East Coast?
Yeah, man.
It's not going to be in the island, or it's just going to be in the East Coast?
East Coast.
All right.
Then we do it. Then we do it in Honduras in December.
All right. Sounds
yeah, we're
good.
getting everything together. You know what I'm saying? You know what? I found out why it's so hard to make fights like in Central America. It's never been done before. And then I found out it's because of the customs and all the equipment and all that shit, bro. A lot of money to invest, you know. So I think that's why, you know, Bob and his people, because Bob always wanted to make a fight with Alexis Arguello back in the days, and they couldn't do that. Never made the fight happen. They wanted to do it in Nicaragua. And now we get the opportunity. If God blesses us, if we don't know nothing yet, but I think that it's gonna work, man. You know, they want to plan it really good because we wanted to do it in June, but we can't do it in June. We gotta do it in December. If it does happen, you know. So
I mean, that fight is always gonna be there for the people. It's always gonna be there for the
50,000 people, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Shout
Yeah.
out to Brian Guzman, que no pare la fiesta.
Hey, did you hear Robert Garcia?
What you said?
They, I don't know if it was today or yesterday. They asked him like, or it might have been an old video. I don't know, but they asked him and said, "Who you think could beat Matias in the 140 weight division?" I said, "I think you think Ramirez is up to the challenge," and he says, "Yo, Ramirez will fight anybody." But the problem is that kind of fight is dangerous for us. Even if we win, there's gonna be a lot of damage, you know. So, you know, Robert Garcia was talking the real shit, and then he says, and then they asked him, "Who you think will be a good competition for him?" He says, "Devin Haney could probably box him, you know, but and then after that he said, but I think I think for right now, I think Teofimo Lopez is the only one that could beat him because of the boxing style he has and the balls he has. You know what I'm saying?" And let me tell you something, and I tell all the people right now, my son has never been wobbled. Have ever you seen my son wobbled? Ever?
Nah,
Never.
never. Only
Huh?
flash knockdown. Only flash knockdown.
Nah, man, fuck that shit. I'm not talking about that shit. I'm talking about like
hurt.
I'm talking about like Devin Haney type of shit. Going to the corner like this.
Oh,
you know what I'm saying?
Dancing bachata. Oh, okay, never.
Never my son been wobbled. Not in the amateurs, never. I never seen him, bro. That boy could take a shot, bro. Like, yo, he was eating those shots for fucking Josh Taylor. You saw that shit, right?
Of course. Yo, Matías, que tú eres un loco, que te quiere callar la boca. Matías, que tú eres un loco.
Bro, we told that freaking punk ass dude, we told him, listen, let's fight in June, because he's like, I know, me están llamando con la mano quebrada. Oh, yeah, they know because my head is hurt now. That's why they're calling me out. Get the hell out of here, bro. So then, you know what we told him? I said, okay, so don't freaking do no fights. Let us do a fight with Josh Taylor, and then we come after your ass in June. So don't, I know, quiero pelear con whatever the fucking guy's name is that he's fighting now. No, voy a pelear con Leo Parro porque Teófimo quiere pelear conmigo porque la mano está quebrada. And the guy's over there playing pool, playing basketball. You know what I'm saying? Shit. I can't wait to eat that boy.
So Matias was lying about his hand? He was lying?
Bro, it's not about lying, bro. But listen, you got to be smart. If the doctor gives you a certain date to recuperate, it's not forever, right? And I heard the shit wasn't even broken.
Yeah,
you know?
It wasn't broken.
You know, so they give him about what? They gave him what? Like 4, 5, 6 weeks? He still had enough time to fight us in June. Enough time. You only need 2 months to get ready, bro.
Facts.
You know? That boy don't want to fight us, bro, because he know my son gonna freaking play with him, have a great time in there with him, bro. Bro, that boy gotta be in front of you to do what he wants to do. My son will play with him, and my son hits freaking way harder than that boy. You know what I'm saying? That's why I told everybody, right? Like that's my signature stamp. I told everybody. You know what I'm saying? So that's my signature. You know, that's mine. Nobody can take that from me, right? So
copyrighted.
yeah, I already got it copyright. So that's why I wear my hats. You see me with my. I told everybody hats, right? Yeah, by the way, we're selling them. Go inside, go for Teofimo Lopez, look for the hats, buy them. You know. No, I didn't give it the key. So you guys can go and buy the hats. You know, buy all my son's you know, wear and everything. But listen, right now the 140 weight division is so easy to take. And let me tell you something. When Errol Spence was gonna fight Terrence Crawford, right?
Yeah.
Right? Terrence Crawford said, "Oh, I'm gonna be the first undisputed world champion twice in the world," right? Who got the linear belt first?
Teofimo Lopez.
Twice.
Teofimo
right?
Lopez, he beat Joshua
Who got
Bridges.
it first,
Teo.
right? That's why Errol Spence, coach, told Terrence Crawford in the press conference, Teofimo did that last week.
Yeah, I remember.
You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So whoever got the lenient belt means that you beat the man at the weight division to be the man,
Facts.
right?
Yeah.
Those are facts, bro. He didn't get the lenient belt before us twice.
Nah.
We got it. And they
Yeah.
didn't even want to give it to us, remember?
No,
Josh
yeah,
Taylor team, they want to give him the lenient belt. My son got pissed off. He said, no, you can't do that to boxing, bro. You cannot do that to boxing. Huh?
Yeah. So what you think about that fight? Bud Crawford versus Teofimo Lopez.
I want it. I want it so bad, bro, because I don't want this guy at 29 or 30 years old, bro. I mean, 39 or 40 years old. Shit, I forgot. He's like 7 years even older.
37
That's crazy.
years old right now. 37.
He's 37 right now. Yeah, I don't want him at 39. I don't want him at 40. Because they're going to say, oh, yeah, Terrence Crawford was too old, you know?
Mm-hmm.
And he's calling us crazy, bro. Why, bro? Why he's calling us crazy? He wanted to fight Josh Taylor, and we played with Josh Taylor. We made him look like an amateur, bro. That's what we're gonna do to that cat too. You know,
they
live. You know what it is, bro? They live on that Cambosos fight, which is bullshit. They lived on that Cambosos fight. That was my son's best fight because he showed me he had fucking huevos, bro. Nobody in the world would go 12 rounds without no oxygen in their fucking lungs. Nobody. You know what I'm saying? You could have an excuse about breaking your hand or elbow and shit like that. You could still fight. No air in your fucking lungs, and then you got a fucking cut in your throat too. You know what I'm saying? And they go by that.
Yeah, they slave to that moment. They slave to that moment.
Exactly. Exactly. And what I said from the beginning, Nostradamus predicted it and said, the only way you could beat my son is by health. I always said that.
True. You predicted in 15 fights you're going to become world champion. You predicted the Comey fight. You predicted the Loma fight. You predicted the Josh Taylor fight leading up to the Loma fight. What's your prediction to what y'all going to do to Bud Crawford?
We're going to beat the shit out of him because he's going to run. So I predict a unanimous decision on my son's side. You know what I'm saying? But if he wants to have balls and wants to be a man, you know what I'm saying? And not run like Jermaine Ortiz did. Because that's what everybody's going to do from now on. They're going to run. And they think they're going to win like that. They're not going to win like that. You know? Judges ain't stupid no more. They don't want that fucking style no more, bro. They don't want that running shit. You know?
True. I ain't like the way that he was running like that, man. He was running too much for me.
Listen, Bud fights, he boxes when he runs backwards. You know what I'm saying? Because at least he jabs, he stops, and jabs, and does his thing. You know what I'm saying? Even though he's going backwards, that's boxing. But you cannot box backwards and not do nothing. Just leave your hands up. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And triple step back. How can you cut the corners when you're triple stepping back? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So it's safe. So it's safe to.
Yeah, that's my daughter calling me.
Oh.
You know? Yeah. But anyway, look, I'm eating at this restaurant. It's delicious, bro. Salvadorian restaurant, bro. You know, the best food in the world. They got ceviche. They got everything.
You in the MS 13 restaurant?
Yes. Nah. Se llama La Joya. It's beautiful, bro. And bro, the food is delicious, bro. You know what I'm saying? And
it's safe to say you want Bud and you want Matias. How about the win of Devin Haney and Ryan Garcia? Or y'all want
why
Bud?
We always? But listen to me. Let me tell you something, Moon. Why we always take the big challenges and let the other cats knock out freaking nobodies? You know what I'm saying?
That's what I was talking about earlier. It seems like the Teofimo Lopez need a fight.
What about when we take a fucking year and fight top number 50?
Jose Pedraza, Hector Luis Garcia.
Fight a top number 50 guy, right? And knock them out just like freaking Tank does all the time. You know what I'm saying? If they give us the type of guys that tank fights, you don't think my son gonna rip them apart, bro?
I think
You
so.
gonna knock him out?
Yeah, I think so.
Well, that boy was running for his life. I went in the third round. I told my son, "What the fuck you did to him? This guy's running now, bro. What the fuck you did to him?" He said, "Dad, I hit him with a body shot, and I heard him go ah." And after that, it was over. You
He
know,
was a marathon runner.
because he tried the first, second round, you know, but then, boo, that boy went fucking like on a bike, motorcycle and shit.
So you think you think you could get Bud Crawford in June if he wants to fight?
Listen, I got nothing against the guy. He's not my enemy. We're here to want to fight the best, right? And he should be proud about that. You know what I'm saying? Man, after the fight, he's over here waiting for my son, bro. In medicals.
Just because
waiting for my son. They had to grab him and pull him out and shit. Thank God that I didn't get there, you know, on time, because I don't know how he would have reacted to me. Because everybody thinks that I'm crazy or whatever the hell it is, and I'm not. You know what I'm saying? I'm a really nice guy, bro, in person. But I gotta talk the truth. You're a nice guy.
You're nice.
I gotta talk the truth, bro. You know what I'm saying? We want to fight you. Why is wrong with us wanting to fight you? You're in the same sport that we are.
So why? So Bud was waiting for your son in the medicals while he was getting checked after his fight.
Yes, I don't know why.
Why is he getting mad if your son is calling him out? Why is he getting mad? Because he's calling him out. Ain't nobody calling out Bud Crawford outside from Boots, but ain't nobody calling out Bud Crawford. He should be happy.
Listen, kick my son's ass. I want to see it, bro. Kick his ass already, bro. You know, I want to see that. You know, if you're gonna destroy him, that Errol Spence shit was a fucking fluke, man, and everybody knows that. That boy wasn't there, man. You know what I'm saying? Errol Spence was not there. You know, and we're not Errol Spence, and he knows it. Young, hungry tiger, lion. No, I'm sorry, not tiger. A lion, trying to make his ranks, bro. Trying to fight the best. You know, and these people are angry at us for that, bro. That's crazy. I never saw that in boxing.
Me either. That's weird. Like, people complain that Tank ain't fighting nobody, but then your son is calling out Bud Crawford, and people mad that your son is calling out Bud Crawford there to be great. What, man? Boxing is different now. Boxing is crazy.
What I'm trying to tell you is, they had hundreds of freaking like experts in boxing saying that my son was gonna get destroyed by Josh Taylor. That's why the fight happened, because it was gonna be an easy fight for Josh. You know what I'm saying? But ain't nobody gonna beat Slick Boxer Gordo. I'm telling you right now, nobody. And that's what we was missing, and we brought it back. You know what I'm saying? Like 3 weeks into the fight with Josh Taylor, I told my son, "Oh shit, this is what we're missing." Son. And then we went in there and we did our thing, you know, and we was ready. Nobody knew what we were gonna do. I told everybody at the last minute, I said, "We're gonna box the shit out of him." And that's what you know, and that's exactly what happened. The guy, bro, was undefeated, bro. He was undisputed, bro. He never lost a belt to nobody.
Facts.
And they still talking shit about my son. Oh, he fought a broke up freaking Josh Taylor.
But tell the people, right? They're talking about, let's say Matias had, but your son has surgery right before the Josh Taylor, and he still took the fight, and he wasn't, and he wasn't even.
Yes. This is what happened. We were supposed to fight Prograis. We were looking for Prograis. As soon as the Canelo fight with Josh Taylor fell off, because Josh Taylor got hurt, I said, my son, forget about Prograis. We're going after Josh. Let's go after Josh, man. I'm tired of this sport. I'm tired of boxing. All right? If we're going to make it, let's take the real motherfuckers. Let's take the real guys. Why we need to hide? Why? We already beat the best man on the planet, which was just Lomachenko, and we beat him 3 years before this dude, Devin Haney, beat him, which he didn't. That boy over there cried at his father in the 10th round. Oh, he figured me out. Dad, what am I going to do? He figured me out. Come on, man. Does that sound like a guy that's winning?
Nah.
Come on, man. And you know what hurts me the most? I feel bad for Loma, man. They took everything from him. A guy that had everything in the amateurs. You know what I'm saying? A guy that was a specialist.
Mhm.
You know, he comes and he's not gonna be the same Loma. Because he doesn't have that killing instinct no more.
So you think
Teofimo beat me up. Teofimo beat me up. You don't think he got that in his head?
Nah,
I'm not the same Loma. I don't got the same. You know what I'm saying? We took him when nobody wanted him.
True.
Yes or no?
Of course.
When everybody was scared of him.
Not even Tank peoples wanted him.
4-1 odds. We did it twice. We did it with
everybody.
I told everybody. What they said about Comey? What they said about Comey?
After the Nakatani, they said that he wasn't ready for Comey.
What about Comey? Oh, he gonna get knocked out. Comey hits with his 2 hands.
That's how they were talking about Comey.
Exactly. Blah, second round. Nobody had ever dropped that dude.
Tell him.
You know what I'm saying? And I told my son, I predicted it, man. I was in the corner. I told him, listen, he's going to come hard. This was the second round with Comey. He's going to come hard. You're going to drop him because I know Comey could take a hit. For some reason, I told my son, you're going to drop him. He's going to get up. And as soon as he gets up, you hit him around with 100 punches. On my mother, bro. On my mother, I told him just like that, and it happened just like that. He dropped him, and he hit him like 100 times. What do you think my son went all over his ass? Because I told him that he was going to drop him. I told him, you're going to go and hit him like 100 million times, you know? But
so you've been Nostradamus. So what's the next big? We need the next big fight, Nostradamus. Tell us what's next, Nostradamus.
We can fight anybody, man. Listen, we don't have to fight big fights no more, bro. Everybody want to run away from us. Everybody want us to take the challenges and take, you know, the O's. You know what I'm saying? That's what everybody wants us to do. We're tired of it, man. I told my son, we don't have to fight nobody no more. What people want to see is knockouts. They want to see entertainment, bro. Boxing became entertainment. Nobody cares about the belts no more.
It's true. That's what I was talking about all live today. That's what I was talking about.
Except for us. You know? Because I told my son, what the hell we doing? Let's take the big challenges. Let's take all these boys. How many people are predicting that we're going to beat the shit out of Matias? They're not giving that guy a chance with us.
No,
These are coaches. These are pronounced freaking coaches, real coaches that have been in the game. Roberto Garcia saying it. You know?
The illusion is porque mató a alguien que he's gonna kill Tio now.
Oh, you know what we're gonna do to that boy, bro? When he go to the body and my son does that elbow catch and then goes up with an uppercut. Bro, that dude. Man, I don't even want to talk no more, bro. That dude is chinny, bro. You don't see that dude? He chinny. That dude be wobbling all the time. You know what I'm saying? He's chinny. And you know my son gonna hit him. You know my son is gonna hit him. And when he feels that shit, he's gonna say, carajo, ¿en qué me metí? ¿Quién me mintió? Hey, mira, coach, ¿por qué me dijiste que vine a pelear con este tipo? Yo no sé qué hacer con él. You know?
Yo creía que era cobarde.
Sí. Está loco. Yo no quiero a este tipo. Sácame de aquí.
He'll say it again. What he said about his hand. What he said about
Ay, me la quebró. O querían pelear porque la mano estaba quebrada. Estos cabrones. Me quieren agarrar mal. Mira, ellos me llamaron con la mano mía está quebrada. Cabrón. Mira, ponte los huevos y pelea con nosotros, cabrón. Nosotros queremos pelear con los mejores. Eso es todo lo que yo estoy diciendo ahorita. Tú sabes, it's boxing, bro. I got nothing against nobody. Everybody that steps in that ring, I respect. You know what I'm saying? But I don't like when people start saying, oh, you better stay down there with the little kids. You know what I'm saying? Stay down there with the little boys. What little boys, bro? We only want weight division from you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Terrence is at 147.
Facts.
So I don't know what he's talking about, but man, I gotta let everybody go, and we're gonna do a bigger one next time, bro. I gotta go.
Let's go. Let's
You know,
go. Let's go.
before
Train
la
of the year.
before la familia gets crazy on me, but on 2021, I mean 2025, I want Terrence Crawford. We want him. Come on, let's fight. Let's have a good time and fight, man. The best against the best. That's all that matters. Two lenient belt holders. So don't come over here and criticize my son that he's too small or he's crazy when he has the two same fucking belts you have. He's got the same two belts we have. He did it at 140, did it at 147, we did it at 135, we did it at 140. What's the difference? We're right there. You know, shut me up, bro. That's what everybody want to do. Shut my mouth up. Please beat up my son. That's what I want. My son has never been wobbled, ever. They scared.
They
scared of a young buck that's coming to eat you. You know what I'm saying? You know? Man, I'm tired of all this, man. But anyway, hopefully we fight in June. We on the works with that. Everybody's going to know the name real soon. And I appreciate everything that you do, Moon, and the way you called it out, the way you are freaking real. And you're the only one saying the truth. You know what I'm saying?
Thanks, brother.
I'm telling you, man, because nobody want to see us make it, bro. It's been like that since the amateurs with us, man. We didn't have no Floyd Mayweather, no Roy Jones Jr., no Bernard Hopkins, no Sab Judah helping us. Bro, these guys were already made by the age of 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. They were prodigies already.
True.
Nobody pushed us. Nobody was with us. We did this by ourselves.
Just you, the dynamic duo. Just a dynamic
duo. And so you know what I told my son? If we did it by ourselves, we're the only real guys there. We're the only real boxers. Because everybody else got help. Ryan Garcia, Oscar De La Hoya, Tank, Floyd Mayweather. You know? They're gonna like, that's why I know it. You know? It's a lie. They're all liars. They want to lie to the public, bro. Come on and fight, bro. That's all we want to do is fight. And you gonna hate us for that? Get out of here, man. I want my son to fight the best.
Facts.
All right? Who's the best?
Let's get
right now, supposedly.
Bud Crawford versus Tio.
They don't even have my son in the pound for pound list.
Diablo, se lo quitaron. They be hating on y'all, bro.
Bro, I love it. Yo, that's when I know we're doing something right. You know? And they hate a father that fights for his son, which is disgusting, you know? They should be like saying, damn, that man just wants boxing back. Real boxing. The best against the best. You know? And I don't got nothing against Terrence Crawford. When I see him, we'll see each other. You know what I'm saying? And we'll talk. You know? Whatever happens, happens, bro. But we're not aggressive, bro. We don't want no fucking... Yo, we want to fight in the ring and have a good time and entertain the crowd. That's what we want to do, man.
And dare to be great. That's it.
There you go. And, you know, if my son is so easy, let's take the fight. Let's make it happen. You know? My son is going to be this year, you know, we should be trainer of the year and fight of the year again this year.
Okay. So
I guarantee you. I guarantee you.
All right.
Because you know what they should look at in boxing? The style. What the guy's doing in there. The things that nobody does in boxing. You know, that catch and shoot my son does, bro. Ain't nobody doing that in boxing. There's a mastery to that shit. There's a video out there that say, yo, They go, do you think Teofimo Lopez does this on purpose or it's just by luck? You know, when he's stopping the shots to the body and then cracking you, or he's hitting your elbow so your elbow could get messed up, which is legal. You know, things like that. You know, he's hitting. There was a video. I don't know if you've seen it.
Nah,
and the guy is showing what my son is doing there in there, and people should sit down and watch what he's doing in there. It's mastery, bro. It's science, and it's beautiful to watch. And that's why I got pissed off at the Jermaine Ortiz fight, because the guy did not come to fight. So he took that away from my son that night.
Yeah,
you know,
he took away everything that night for boxing. Everybody went to sleep. But
I want to tell the brother, listen, get rid of this guy. You know what he's doing? This guy just messed up the whole fight for us. You know, and they told me, yeah, you're right. You know, so listen, we just want to fight the best. We don't want like all these guys just. This is not a street thing. This is about making money, entertaining the crowd. That's just all about entertainment.
Legacy.
That would be beautiful if I with Terrence Crawford. Beautiful, both of them. It would be a great fight, you know.
True.
But I love everybody, man. Peace to the world, bro. I love everybody. I respect everybody. Get us in that ring. Like I told you, Moon. We just want to fight the best, and because of that, people hate us. That's crazy, man.
That's crazy. But God
I love
bless
you, my brother.
Love you too, my brother.
Sabe. I told them, everybody. Shit, that's a new one, baby. That's a new one. That's a new one.
Let's go. He's back, ladies and gentlemen. He's back. He's back. T.O. Senior is back. That's what we need in the sport of boxing. We need him, man. We don't need you to stay quiet no more, man. We need you to talk the talk, walk the walk. We need that energy, ladies and gentlemen. That's it. Keep on talking. Bud Crawford, Teofimo Lopez. Bud Crawford, Teofimo Lopez. Pound for pound versus pound for pound. Lineal versus lineal. Let's go. The best 140 versus the best 147. Let's go, baby. This is boxing. This is Dare to Be Great. Let's go, Bud. Don't run. Nah, Tim Tszyu don't got no world title. He ain't doing that. He don't got no legacy behind him. Let's go, Bud Crawford. We want T.O. T.O. Bud. Bud T.O. Let's go, baby. Don't you run to Tim Tszyu. We want you right here, Bud Crawford. You're great. Nah. We not a slave to the Earl Spence moment. We're not a slave to that moment. Bud Crawford versus Teofimo Lopez, the biggest fight 2024. Let's go. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm out of here. Love you. God bless. And on to the next.